over here. Peach flavors.
Ahoy, mateys. I don't know why, but it just kept spinning. But we are here, or I am here. Holly by golly will be on tonight. Hey, if you happen to be watching this live stream on a replay, please leave a comment down below and love if have a thumbs up. Hey, we got Carl and we got Don, Sensei Don. You got to teach him how to change his name on Google so he can be properly called Sensei Don. And Mark is here from Hitch Up and Tow. Welcome aboard, Mark. I know you'll be full of jokes tonight. Or truisms. We can use truisms. All right. It has been a fruitful, productive day, or afternoon, if you will. I didn't get everything done on my list, but I got a few things. What did I get done? Sensei Don's going to want to know. Well, I tested a heater that's going to be very beneficial for Synchronicity's build. And I spent some time studying the Haynes manual that I found back a while. Oh, yeah, Susan, yeah, I got your text about that too. All right. That's cool, Susan. He's the only other moderator that I have right now. Not that we've needed him, except for other channels. I need to assign more people as moderators. I think Carl would be a good moderator. Somebody else. There's Linda. There's one of them. Ahoy, Lassie Linda. Anyways, that we got done study the Haynes manual for Fortuna, and I believe I found some info that's going to help as to how to test the ASD. At some point tomorrow, since I may call you, I have the fuse in my room. I may just have you pick one up if they're not terribly expensive. I think they're around $10 to $15. Pick one up. It turns out we don't need level 6 now. Specific and sound robotic. I've got 2 bars and 4G. Let's hope that doesn't continue. It is windy outside, and that might be what's causing it. Earlier today, noon, it went pretty good. I only saw once where it was doing the spinning thing. Let me, I see it jumping up and down. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that helps. Let's see, didn't do a video of this AM doing it evening visit. Okay, that sounds good, Carl. I didn't have a chance to check your daily blog. Sometimes that's how it goes. So anyways, Sensei Don, if you heard that, I'll call you on. What else? I don't know. It was kind of a relaxing afternoon. Let's put it that way. Must be Holly's causing it. Let me see if I can. Maybe I got an idea. Maybe I'll put this. If I can extend I'm going to put the only if I can get it out of there. I've extended it. The MiFi. Now it's reading 3 bars. Fade to black. Yeah. Now we're back to 2 bars. I'm going to put it up higher. I won't be able to see how many bars are on it. However, with it being up higher, it may pick up the Verizon signal better. So we'll see how it goes now. It's on top of the desk, closer to the window. Don't know. Hopefully it will help. Yeah. Linda heard you, Holly.
What?
She heard you practicing.
Oh, yeah. I practice all week long.
She said she practiced all week long. You practice how to belch?
Yeah.
You already knew that. I think you had that down pretty good. Okay.
I've been practicing.
Practicing.
No, Jack.
What?
Practicing.
Practicing? Practicing. Okay.
I've been practicing.
That sounds like somebody would say it on hee haw. Practicing. Yeah. All right.
Say it right.
I tried to say it like you say it, but I can't say it.
Yeah, you said it.
Practicing. Prass. What?
P-R-A-S-T.
P-R-A-S-T. Pressed. Okay. Isn't. Never mind. It's your joke. Tell it like you like. I'm not. Oh. Okay. I was going to change the background screen.
Practicing.
Okay. Arnold Horshack. I think she's watching Welcome Back Cotter, whatever that show is. Oh, Todd said congrats on the Wolverines.
What?
Todd said congrats on the Wolverines.
Yeah, really. 31-17. Ooh.
31-17 up
34-17.
34-17. Okay. I thought it was higher than that, but whatever. Linda's got it. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. All right. For those of you that were not here at noon today, this is a sunrise. And Hitch Up and Toe knows exactly where it is. Not. I'm not sure if he's still.
We should become the third out of the Big Ten.
The third out of the Big Ten. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I haven't been keeping track of the
Third
stats.
and fourth. Now we should be the third.
We should be in third place out of the Big Ten. Okay. I don't know. And it's a good possibility that I don't care. Let's see. Sue remembers all the clues, but she's not here. But Linda remembers them also. So there was one clue, a verbal clue that I gave this morning, and I'll tell you again if somebody needs it. That was actually taken from one of the videos from the featured channel, and I made a comment on the featured channel. Todd, that's a good question. Huh? Is it? Oh boy, this is great. Todd, it's they are, as far as I know, not in quartzite. I wonder if I can check. And then Mark wants to know, is it low staffed as it gets the first sunrise in the UK? You know, I was going to look that up today. You know, I knew there was a place looking east across the water somewhere in England, and I don't mean the Thames. Wait, there were clues. Good one, Linda. Does it look like Lake Havasu? You know, that's a good question, Carl. It does look a little bit like Lake Havasu. Don, if you're still here, answer the people in chat. They want to know. Does this look like Lake Havasu? If you're on the west side of Lake Havasu, that's where the town is. So you'd be looking across Lake Havasu. Hey, I have a feeling the answer is no, but I'm not sure. Don's been there. I haven't. If any of you else have been there, maybe you can answer it too. Jeepers. Where were we? Okay. I was going to try to look up. You know, I found another new channel today that I really like. I'm going to have to look. That guy, he might end up being a featured channel, but not today. Let me look for.
If you really care about Worshak, you really care about him, you gotta let him go. Trust me.
Hey, look, I don't want to hurt Worshak, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be the guy that's.
Okay, I found the answer. They are not in Quartzsite presently. One lousy, misleading clue. Oh, I haven't gave you the verbal clue. Well, oh yeah, you did hear that this morning, or at noon today. Carl, that's a good question too. Actually, no, it's not one of the Great Lakes. It could look like a Great Lake. We've had that actually on this channel before, where the feature channel was in Wisconsin, looking to the west or east rather, towards Michigan, across Lake Michigan. Hey, there you are, Lower Michigan hiking and camping adventures. Welcome aboard. And I'm sorry that I couldn't remember your first name. Is it Robert? Ha! Help me out. And welcome aboard, by the way. All right. So a couple of you want to know the verbal clue. Linda already knows it. Jamie, thank you, Jamie. Verbal clue for the featured channel today also takes care of comment of the week. I always do the comment of the week. Now, you don't win anything for comment of the week, especially this week, because I won comment of the week. I awarded it to myself because I was so impressed. And it just happened this morning. I made a comment on the featured channel concerning one of their videos. And what I said is related to Wednesday night. We're in the C words now, doing the cliches. Linda already knows about this, but we're still in the C's. And we have a new format now that we're following on Wednesday nights for a couple giveaways, scratch-off tickets on Wednesday nights. It's fun. But anyways, is Carol here? Yep, there she is. There she is. Thank you for coming aboard, Carol. So my comment, which I won the comment of the week, and I made a comment on the feature channel, and it has to do with the C words. It was a cold day that Charlie with the concave shell was conceived. Am I correct? There you go. Okay, Carl's got to step out for a few minutes. Are you private? Are you degrading site 205? Or is it 207? Which site? Seems like you have one that's open for any of us to come down and use. I can't remember. I'm not fast of a type. Yeah, you know what? I'm a two-fingered pecker. No, wait, two-fingered pecker. Yeah. I type with two fingers. Sometimes I only type with one because this one's holding my head up. I make some serious mistakes when I'm actually laying in bed and only using one finger, and I can't see the keys because I'm laying almost parallel with the keyboard in bed. I'm actually pretty good at finding the keys. And I'll look at the screen and like, oh, I got a backspace, do that over. Sometimes I have to get up and actually fix things. And, you know, by the time I've said something, sorry, Linda, by the time I've said something, it's because I'm drinking the Dr. Pepper. Yeah. By the time I've answered something or said something to somebody in the chat or to the host, yeah, it was 15 minutes prior. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Swiss knife, pocket knife. I have one of those. Well, actually, Sensei Don has a Swiss knife. I have a Kyber, similar to a Barlow, a Kyber. And then I just acquired, don't know where it came from, but I acquired this really cool little multi-tool. And it has some nice... I know, Mark. Carol says she can't relate. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, the Swiss knives are really cool, especially the bigger ones. They have everything on them. Oh, okay. I'm glad you love the background. It'll be changing here in a minute. Yeah, giveaway. The giveaway is usually on Wednesday nights for the Why Do We Say It? But you can win a giveaway here if you correctly guess the feature channel for the day. And the giveaway, of course, would be a $5 cash word. This one's dead from last week, whatever. But yeah, mystery key cash word. And typically what happens is I will scratch it off for you. If you win, we'll figure out how to connect up and you get the money up to $150. If it's over $150, we're going to split it. And if it's way up there, well, then we will split the net after I pay the taxes. So actually it's a win-win for a winner. We've only had one larger winner, but it was still under 150. So that winner gets the entire amount. Actually, she, which was Susan last week, we're working on what's going to happen with that $100. So that'll be a video onto its own. Cabela's multi-tool. Huh. That sounds good. Yeah, sometimes you can find those things at yard sales too. I've actually, you know, I have a little collection of pocket knives too. Off the subject, there's going to be a dolphin swimming behind me here in a minute. Not only does he have a multi-tool, he is... Oh, I have a joke for that, but Mark knows the joke. It's a double innuendo. Just leave it alone. It could be why draperies are usually short on some newlyweds' homes, because the spouse was told a different type of measurement, and that's why the draperies are too short. Okay. I could put it right up here on the screen, Carol. Okay. It's still, kids are still awake, so we'll go back to being good people. Look, traveling Gilberts are here. Welcome aboard. Are you cruising? You're on a cruise right now, are you not? I think you are. Tell us about it. And while you're telling us about it, I'll put a different screen up here. From the featured channel. Let's see. This one. I don't think I put this one up. It's the same body of water, different location. Different time of day also. As whether it was AM or PM, I do not recall. Freedom Dove has a personal update. I need to go watch her. I haven't watched her in a while. Hopefully she's doing okay, because it says personal update. Traveling Gilberts are not cruising tonight. Just got back from the Horizon. A big group just boarded today. Cool. Isn't Kenny and Rom C's America on a cruise? Or is that still coming up soon? Somebody help me. I know somebody out here knows. That's a good one, Mark. That I like that. I like that idea that it could be that. Okay, I see you're putting up V. So Call Me V was at M22. And she's got some fantastic photography on her channel. I love that little camper of hers. And from what I understand, she has, it's business. The camper is part of her business. Kenny, Blaine, Eric, and a bunch of others are cruising today. Okay. Good one, Kevin. By the way, Where RV Staying is here. He is our guru, master of ceremonies for the last 2 years at M21 and M22, and now is working on M23. I believe the webpage is up or will be very soon. Yeah, we're already coming up with some ideas for M23 activities. I want to do karaoke. But Sonia, I don't want to step on her toes, because I'm sure the RV DJ will be at M23 as usual. But I'm thinking we should have a karaoke night. But the problem is, if we use music and follow the bouncing ball and all that, everybody that's a YouTuber, which we all are, gets a copyright strike. We don't want that. So I'm going to come up with something. I mean, we could do a cappella, but then some people don't feel comfortable unless they can see the words or hear the music and then sing along with the music. I don't have a problem singing a cappella, but some people do. I've seen a sunrise over water, seen trees. Yes, those are good clues. Something to do with an animal named Charlie. So, okay. maybe that's something I can sort of work on getting it figured out. And if you can't publish it, I think you can publish up to 4 minutes of not 4 minutes, 4 seconds of copyrighted music on YouTube without getting a copyright strike. I heard that somewhere, but I would definitely have to verify, like Reagan always said, trust but verify. So I got to write that down. I wrote it down last night, but I'm going to work on karaoke. I almost bought a gift last year for a special friend, a karaoke machine. I almost bit the bullet and bought one. In fact, I was going to buy two, one for her and one for me, but didn't happen. But now, Christmas is what? Not very far away. I have somehow managed to pick up a hair. It's in my mouth. Anyways, it may happen. If it's in the will of the Lord to have a couple karaoke machines around and the equipment that goes with it, or I mean the music that goes with it, we will. Loud and off tune. Hey, nothing wrong with that. The idea is I stick a microphone in your face and you have fun with it. Okay. That's official. We're going to have karaoke on one of the nights at M23. Now, I'm planning on coming earlier and staying later, but I just got to know what night that Sonia will be playing. Probably on Saturday night again, just like this year. So maybe I'll plan Thursday night or Friday night. Probably Friday night because most people will be there. And yeah, I don't know. I'll talk with you more about it later, Kevin. It's like the Mr. Microphone. Hey, baby, we'll be back to pick you up later. Hey, you remember that when we were kids? Everybody wanted a Mr. Microphone. Yeah, I'm committed now. The urge to sing "The Lion Sleeps Tonight" is never more than a whim away. Just so we don't attempt Eye of the Tiger. Friday night. Okay, we'll do it Friday night. Friday night. Subject to change, but Friday night is now ink penned in on my schedule. Schedule, as Mark would say. Schedule. Well, he wants me to take me out back to the shed and adjust my schedule. Oh, I love you, Brits. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard, man. Are you racing tonight or not? It's got to be better weather where you are. Where are you at? You're not in Oklahoma. You're in Louisiana. Need 2 mics for couple singing. Yes, I do, James. And if Lily's there, I'm going to make her sing with me. She said she didn't want to attempt Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton's Islands in the Stream. Well, I said, well, you got to. That's a hard one. That is a hard one to do. But I'm game. Better write that down. Islands in the Stream. Hey, I actually practiced it before we went to M21 because Lily Gypsy Child was supposed to be attending M21. And at not the last minute, but towards the last minute, she had to back down. And I had a campsite for her and everything. But, oh, well, it happens. We'll see what happens this year. But See if she still wants to do island. Maybe that's why she didn't come. She didn't want to sing Islands in the Stream. Especially not with the captain. All right. We'll see what happens. Next single we got tonight. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to replay and print this out. This is a ball. Okay. Well, welcome aboard, James. I'm going crazy here. I'll have breaks by then. If I have to completely redo the underside of the bus, I'll have breaks. And you got the pull. All right, cool. So you don't have time trials. Karaoke instrumentals are legendary. Okay, Mark. We got to figure a way to get you across the water, and you and Carl get you across the water, come over here, and if need be, a rental RV, and then you can come and attend M22. Maybe you can just get a 6-month visa and stay here. Yeah, I'm talking out my butt right now, but wouldn't it be great to put your RV on a cruise ship or, a boat, a ferry of some kind? I don't know. There's got to be somebody coming from Britain to the United States that's capable of bringing vehicles, as well as having, rooms. What do they call them? Staterooms. She Devil's here. All right, Tommy. We've missed a few jokes already. I'm not the one being naughty, but Linda Barker thinks I am. Oh, you still have to do a time trial. I see. Okay. So you draw for the pole position, but you still have to do time trials as well. Okay. Yeah, no need to respond. That's true. Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing, Mark? Get you guys over here. Oh, man. Then we'd have to have an additional night. Maybe we could do it on the same night. We could have karaoke combined with adult jokes. We have to wait till 3 a.m. when Piper's asleep. or you'll be wearing a muzzle. Hey, you never know. It could happen. Mayhem RV, yes, I recall meeting you. You were camped with TGIF and Cookie over on the other side, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. You guys were near a cabin, were you not? And Jeff, I was just about to say your name, and now I remember. So, yeah, I actually met you where you were emptying your tanks and getting ready to head out. So the night before, we were at Linda's campsite and had, supper and, just fellowship back and forth. And Bree was there briefly, Bree. She should do a video of Briefly Bree. I'm not talking about lingerie, but, and Cookie, and you weren't there. We had some good hamburgers though. we had food. That's the one thing about these get-togethers. I actually only cooked once, and that was I forget what. I think it was Thursday morning. I cooked, and just enough for me. Trying to remember. No, Thursday morning. Wasn't Rob and Jan, but was it Angie and Jeff? I think Angie and Jeff brought in hamburgers from McDonald's. Or not hamburgers, but breakfast burgers. So I ate the, anyways, I only cooked one time the whole time I was there. There was so much food. Yeah, good memories. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying I have a good memory. What were we talking about? Huh. Okay. That's sort of what I thought that someone told me. All right, I'm going to change the background again. So at some point, Mayhem Jeff, Mayhem Jeff, Mayhem Jeff RV, Mayhem RV Jeff Mayhem RV. Holly by golly will be coming on with some jokes. She does the weekly laugh report. And she's my roommate, lives here at the cottage. I'm her nurse. No, we're not a couple. She's my roommate. So there. Clear that up. But everybody knew that anyway. So, where is this? Aha! There it is. There's a reflection there, but I think it was their camera. There's the sun again. I think this was a ways away from the body of water, the big body of water. Charles Patrick's, welcome aboard. You're going to race against Timmy? He's in the pole position, by the way. All right, Charles Patrick. We're going to want to know. And somebody needs to start filming these races, even if we have to attend them later. Because, you know, Saturday nights, I'm kind of hogging the airwaves here. Speaking of hogs, no. Warthogs. No, wait. Well, it could be. A fellow Kiss fan, that's right. Could be. Michelle, Tommy, River Sticks. Nate stopped by. Yes, he did. Bree, Cookie, Brene. Yep. Kat, you and me. Friday night. That's right. That was correct. Was it Friday night or Sunday night? Who was there Sunday night? Carl's got a scoot. All right. We'll look forward to your video tonight. Keep us up posted. Victoria's here. I got all excited. Quiet listener is Victoria May Wallace. It's her other channel name. Good to see you, Vic. Welcome aboard. Land Cloud is here. Hi, hi, hi. And I bet the next person we're going to hear from is, I think her name is Paul. Van Vita Travels. I bet she's there too. I think it was Paula or you put out a video, and I saw the thumbnail this morning and I didn't have time to go to it. I'm remiss, but I will try to get to it yet this evening. Congrats on you guys getting back together. I was counting down the days for you. I'm doing good, Vicky. God is blessing me. Things are happening. Things are going in the right direction, and everybody expects me to sing next year. Actually, I'll be running the karaoke. I may not have time to sing, but I may have to. So I'm kind of committed now to Items in the Stream. So I'll have to have a partner for that. And I don't know. There's some other songs. I was thinking, but I can't. I don't know. I really like the song.
20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes, Holly. Holly by golly is going to be on in about 20 minutes. She says she's running late. That's okay. We'll be running late too tonight. I ran across it last night and I hadn't heard it or seen it in a while. Okay, tell me the name. It's a British band or group, if you will. Yeah, Pet Store Boys, or what is it? Anyways, the song is West End Girls. I love that song. You know, and then the synthesized parts of it are great. But that drummer, oh my, the percussion in that song and the video was excellent too. And you know, they're still doing doing tours. At least I think they are. I saw the original video, you know, that we all saw on MTV. I want my MTV. And then I saw one where they were performing live at somewhere. I don't know if it was Brighton or it was in the United Kingdom. There she is. Ahoy, Paula. Let's hope that Paula gets to come to M23. Now, that would be cool. Then her and Nate can join us in the karaoke night. Oh, boy, it'll be epic. What is the name of the group? I want to say Pet Shop Boys. I think. Mark probably knows. Pet Shop Boys, yeah. That's exactly right. See what you're telling me? I had a good memory, Jeff. You're full of it. I couldn't remember from last night to tonight. But it is. It's Pet Shop Boys. I was just guessing, but Mark knows.
About 10 minutes. Yeah.
10 minutes. Okay, Holly. Boy, that was quick. It was 20. Now it's only 10. Can only stay a bit. Oh, I'm sorry, Vic. All right, cool. Now, you're another one that we need to get to one of our get-togethers, whether it's M23 or another get-together somewhere. Maybe in your locale. It would be fun. Charlie Grace is here. Welcome aboard. Well, I hope you'll enjoy your dinner while you're listening to me babble and confuse Linda on guessing the featured channel. You know, everybody knows this channel. Everybody knows this channel. That's why I'm really surprised that no one has blurted it out yet. Charlie probably knows it too. Well, I know she knows it. I've seen her at this channel. I've seen many of you at this channel. Oh, this will give it away. If not this one, then the next one that's got some green in it. Read my comment, what Timmy said. Okay, I better back up here. Okay. You got a nickname. You said the guy in Popeye, the Sailor Man. But you can't do that. You know, that's okay. You can call me anything you want, but don't call me late for dinner. I'm echoing Charlie on that, you know, which she's here, Charlie Grace. But when she says she doesn't want to be called anything, or she doesn't mind being called anything but don't call her late for dinner, she and I are on the same page about that. All right. Let me go down here. There. Charlie Grace is in the house. That's right. She's in the galley. Her galley, probably. Yes, we all do, Charlie. I know. Seems to do us good. Something to do with metabolisms and I don't know. Gorging. I swear, some nights I gorge myself. Just some meals, you just can't help it. To the point that, you know, I don't binge and purge, but it's like, damn, I should slow down when I eat. Oh, you're guessing RV Weekends. That is a really super good guess, and so is Blue Wave. But neither one of those are correct. But you do know those channels, and I do too. Traveling Robert. You know, I haven't watched him in a while. So it could be, but actually, no, it's not. He's probably been to this location, though, and some of the other locations that this feature channel has been to. And I know he knows this channel, but he's not here right now to guess. You love leftovers. Good one, Jeff. I'm going to put that up there. Anyways, Carol, I know you guessed RV Weekends, but it's not. It's not RV Weekends, which is Robert, a different Robert than Traveling Robert. And it's not Weekend RVing, which is Millie and James. She comes on here every once in a while, usually on the noon show. So love seeing them. I think they're still in Oklahoma somewhere, but I'm not positive. There was rumors that they were going to go to Georgia or somewhere on the East Coast. James is a salesman extraordinaire. Carol, if you don't know them, Weekend RVing, Linda, could you put Millie and James's link up? I don't know if they haven't posted a video in a while, but still, you're going to love them. Jimmy's doing, he was talking, bragging about his race car to other drivers. Okay, which is normal, Charles. That's just typically normal. If he wasn't, we'd be concerned that something's wrong, you know. Now Charles and Timmy are at it with each other. They're going to be racing against each other tonight. That's true, Linda. You're going to guess the RV DJ, and that is a fantastic guess. I think she knows the feature channel. She is not the feature channel. Show more is changing. Oh, I can show you why.
Tell them Hallie's opening a beer.
Holly's opening a beer. I think that's going to make her belch more. So I'm kind of changing the subject just a little bit. Charlie's guessing Bill and Nancy. That's a fantastic guess, too. And they know this feature channel as well. I've seen all of you, except maybe Timmy Ray or Charles at this other channel that I'm featuring. Anyways, back to why there is no Show More. If you read Show More, you'll see that starting probably next week, if I can get a hold of my web page creator, because I don't even know the password to get into my web page right now. But the featured channels and the winners will all be listed. Holly. Well, yeah, I am. I'm trying to talk, and you're making me laugh. I'm trying to yak. But anyways, StreamYard has, well, it's actually not StreamYard. I was having troubles loading StreamYard. And I finally got well, it wasn't a final. I decided I'd get a hold of them. And instantaneous, they come back, and a guy named Eddie's helped me. And all I had to do was empty out the description, which is where Show More is. And once I did that and I hit the create broadcast, boom, created it. Now, it wasn't StreamYard's fault. It's YouTube's fault. They limit how many characters can be in the description, which is 5,000 characters. Well, if you go down that list, you'll see that there's about 4,967 characters. I don't have room for any more. That's why the Show More with the listing of the featured channels thus far, it's going on 2 years now. I think it is 2 years. I believe it is. I think, did we start October 13th of 2 years ago? I'll have to check. But anyways, it's going to be on the webpage if you want to refer to it to make sure you don't guess a channel that's already been featured. And I'll have to refer to it so I don't accidentally repeat like I did with Whoa Nelly. I actually repeated the channel myself, which shows I don't even read what I publish. B&D Craft some more. Welcome aboard. So good to see you. Yeah, Brian, that's right. Make your password 123 so we can remember it. Actually, if I give you my password, then you'll have my bank account and a few other things. You're not supposed to do that. Anyways. Oh, wow. Pirate trickery. Okay, now we're going to pause. All right, Holly, just a minute. Let me, I'm trying to get out of your way and put you up a good background. Give me a second. Anyways, without much more farting around, we are going to be listening and joining. Here we go. Here's a good background. There's an ocean on the other side of those bushes. Anyways, Holly by golly, please welcome her aboard. And okay, Timmy, she's gonna film. All right, cool. All right, here comes Holly by golly with a weekly laugh report. I gave you a good background, a good introduction.
You gotta listen for the on the next show when it starts.
Okay.
I want you to catch the joke and tell me about it when I get on.
What joke?
He always tells one to his wife
Oh, does it?
at the beginning of the show.
I remember. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah. Help me with the line. I'm stuck.
I gotta get paper and pencil.
I'm stuck. No, just remember it. I need my beer too, baby. Please. Oh boy. I'm coming, folks. Turn the curtain. Oh. Hey, folks.
Here.
I'm feeling pretty good today.
Hello. Give me that.
So, therefore, I decided I'm going to drink a beer. I got a big beer, though. It's a big one. Anyway. Phew, let me get settled here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, let me get settled. My hair's grown out since I got out of the hospital. That's tripled. And it's bound up here, too, so that it's not tickling my neck. But anyway. Excuse me. That felt good. Hiya, folks. Hey, my Carol Carol Springstead. Hi. Hi, Mayhem RV. Hi. New people, I love it. I love it. I love it. Grandma Ray. Hi, Betty. B&D Craft some more. Hi. You're new, too. Hey, Linda Barker. Oh, thank you. I feel good, too. Grandma Ray, I like beer, too. I don't drink it a lot because, well, when I feel really good, I'll drink a beer. Today happens to be one of them days. Hitch up and toe. Hi. You always have a big beer, hitch up and toe. All right. Michelle Leonardo. Hi, for you too. Carol S., Jeff, and Mayhem RV. Hi. Thank you, folks. I'm so glad we got more people in here. I am so glorious feeling. Excuse me. That felt really good. Mayhem RV. Yeah, you're right. It is. Well, my name is Holly by golly. Oh boy, I didn't fix my hair very good. Oops. Wrong side. Anyway, that must be from my nap. Anyway, She Devil Adventures. Hi, how are you doing? Nancy Drew too. Wonderful to see you, new folks. Where are we staying? Got a good night, everyone. All right, gotta go night. All right. Mayhem RV. Burp. Thank you. That's one of my initial insignias and my end insignia to mark Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report. And we're off. Okay. There's a single mother who's a lawyer, and she had a son. Well, there was a knock on the door, and her son went to answer it, and it was a man, and he said he was a lawyer. And he told the man, just a minute, and he slammed the door, went running to his mom, and he said, she asked who it was, and her son said, oh, it's a man. And he says, a lawyer. How can a man be a lawyer? Obviously, he didn't. Woohoo! Linda Barker, I love you. I hope you're feeling better this week and everything. Anyway, we're off to some more. I lost 2 people already. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys stay on. Come on, Michelle Leonardo. Hi, how you doing? Stay on the channel. Stay on the channel. Please listen. Hey, Todd Johnston. I'm glad you liked it. Anyway, we're off to the next one, everybody. There's this guy who had a parrot, right? Well, and one day, the parrot fell off his perch, and he broke his little leg. Anyway, this man, he fixed it up with a matchstick and everything. Anyway, and it seemed to work really good. And one day, this guy is playing with a parrot, and all of a sudden, it was poof, and it burst into flames. Then he figured, oh, yeah, I should have taken off the sulfur into the match. They got a sandpaper bottom. Duh. Hey, Van Vita Travels. Hi. Thank you for joining us. Van Vita, you're pretty. You're very pretty. Anyway. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. Excuse me. That felt good. It's always better out than in, they say. That's what my doctors say. Oh, yeah. Haha. You're just catching it, Linda. You're slow today, lady. Anyway, there's these conglomerate type companies that tried and or joined their products with others and they miserably failed. Like, for example, McDonald's tried to join with a local clinic, but it went bust because they had a sign out front that said 6 billion cured. Oh, I got a darn pop-up. Give me a second here, folks. There, it's gone. Anyway, there's another one. This company that makes neutron bombs decided that they'd try to join with M&M's products, right? Because they were doing really good. Thought they'd get good interest back on it. Anyway, granted, they still wouldn't melt in your hands. They just literally melt your hands. This thing isn't centered for me. There, we'll get it centered for me. There, now I feel like I'm in the middle. Oh, not quite. I gotta slide it over more. There, now I'm there. Hey, Grandma Ray. Sideways smiles. Yeah, you would have that stare. Anyway, there's another company too. This company of Cracker Jack also got into the mix as well. They bought into a birth control pill company, right? Well, one time, the birth control pills got mixed up with the peanuts. Anyway, they didn't notice it until they were dumping the birth control pills into the peanuts vat. So, next time you buy a box of Cracker Jacks, you may end up getting more than one surprise. Thank you, Linda. That's much better. You got it. Anyway, I'm laughing too, Todd Johnston. It was a good one. Oh, yeah, Linda. You must eat a lot of Cracker Jacks, don't you? I love Cracker Jacks. In the surprises anymore, all they give you is a little fake tattoo to put on you. Probably cost them 1/10 of a cent to make. How did Mayhem RV? You're gonna have to tell that joke so I can read it out loud about how Taco Bell prevented colon cancer. You better tell me that. Say it, and then I'll tell everybody out here if you want. By the way, my Aunt Lucille decided to finally get a license. So she took instructions, and the day of the test, she went out with the instructor, and on the way, going along, and all of a sudden she put her right turn signal out. Then she put the left turn signal out. And then she did a number like this. And then the instructor said, "What was that one?" She said, "Well, at first I was going to go right, and then I was going to go left. Then I changed my mind, so I was erasing it." Oh, thank you, Nancy Drew. Crack. I get crunching lunch. Oh, that's it? That's the whole story? I heard Taco Bell prevented colon cancer? Well, I have to look into that for you myself then, I guess. So, do you got to eat at Taco Bell to not get colon cancer? I'm curious because my grandma did die of colon cancer, by the way. Anyway, by the way, I'm on to my next joke now. Hopefully it does something good for your little belly. If you got a jelly belly like mine now, ho ho ho, I could be Santa Claus. All I gotta do is have Jack's beard and his moose mash and a hat. Well, and more gray hairs. His hair too, but more of it. Whatever, ma'am, Harvey, whatever you eat, there flushes you out. What is there though? You said whatever you eat, there flushes you out. Is that like nair for the hair? But there is something you drink and it takes all the cancer nodules off your colon. Anyway. Oh, come on. I didn't knock everybody out, did I? How come I dropped so low? All right, here's another joke. There was this little old lady who lived alone with her cat. And one day, she bought this lamp at a yard sale, right? Anyway, she was home, and when she went to dust it off and everything, a genie pops out. Anyway, this genie said, "You have 3 wishes." She says, "Oh, geez." So her first wish was to become a young, beautiful princess. Boom. She was a young, beautiful princess. The second one was that she wanted to live in a huge, beautiful mansion. Poof. She had a huge, beautiful mansion. Third one was, I want my cat to become a handsome prince. Boom. He was a handsome prince. So the genie went back into the bottle, and then she says to the prince, "Oh, now I want you to take me upstairs and make beautiful love with me." And he said, "Sorry, you should have thought about that before you had me fixed." It's up until he had a kebab last night that definitely flushed him out. Cracker Jacks and Crunch and Munch. I like Crunch and Munch too. Seems like Crunch and Munch was given more peanuts. I can't find either one hardly anymore. Anyway, there's this lady that was an interior decorator, right? And she goes to this address to, check it out and give them an estimate and stuff. Anyway, when she goes in there, come to find out, it was a nudist colony. Well, as she's talking to the owner of the place, she says, "Well, I guess wicker is out of the question, ain't it?" PH. My OLL. LOL. What is PH? Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Nancy. Mayhem RV, appreciate your smiles. Linda, thank you for being there. Yeah, it was kind of sideways, wasn't it? I do that too. I see nothing. I see nothing. Anyway, this man and his wife, they split up, right? He left for another woman, but he still came to get his mail and everything. One day, he came and got his mail, but he noticed in her mail, it was her alumni notice and her questionnaire, right? So he grabbed that up and he took it. It was an alumni newsletter, Anyway, he took it and he took it home. And then he decided he'd fill it out. So, where it asked what she was up to these days, he wrote that I am working on finding husband number 3. I hang out at bars and nightclubs to find an even richer husband, like I have the last 2. The end. Okay. Hey, Cookie, you're new. Hello, Cookie. I love you. I'm Holly by golly. Please stay there. Anyway, there were two men sitting at a table, right? Well, all of a sudden, one of them sneezed. Achoo, a really big one, right? And then he commented, sneeze gratification. What a carnubial experience. You know, they're in a sophisticated club. Anyway, then the other man said, you mean it was like you had a marriage type relative give you bodily communicated blossoms? And the man that sneezed said, yes. Oh man, I didn't mean to make everybody run away. Maybe they're going to watch their night team for college football. I don't know, but that kind of sucked, dude. Oh, thank you. Oh, Cookie, hitch up and toe. You're laughing. Are you clapping at him or me, Cookie? Let me know. Are you clapping at Holly? Please let me know. Anyway, hey, did you folks hear about the boy who wanted to buy some rubbers? Najirali, hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you aboard. You have permission to come aboard. He will be back in momentarily. Anyway, did you hear about the boy that wanted to buy some rubbers? Okay, here we go. I'm going to tell you anyway. There's this boy. He wanted to buy some rubbers, right? So he walks into the pharmacy. Lady clerk walks up and says, may I help you, young man? And he says, yeah, I'd like to buy the pocket knife down there. She goes, all right. And he walks out the door. Anyway, he's whittling on a stick saying, pocket knife. Why in the world did I ask for a pocket knife? All right, I don't care what she says this time. I'm going to go in and ask her. So he walks back into the pharmacy. Lady clerk walks up again and says, may I help you, young man? He said, yeah, I'd like to trade this pocket knife in for them violin strings. She goes, all right. He goes outside and he's like, violin string? Why in the world would I want some violin strings? Anyway, I don't care what she says this time. I am going to ask her. So he walks back into the pharmacy again. Lady clerk walks up again and says, may I help you, young man? And he says, yeah, I'd like to trade these violin strings in for some rubbers. She goes, all right, but I wish you'd make up your mind whether you want a whittle, fiddle, or diddle. Not just fine. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. It's not showing on my screen. It's like everybody tried to leave me. We were on 22. Hey, you know what? I come up with this idea. I'm going to run a contest myself. For those of you who get the most people to come on the screen while I'm on it, up once I hit 100 is when I will decide. And how it's going to work is you people that get somebody to join, I'm going to write it down. And once I get 100 people in here, the one who has gotten the most people in here to see me will receive $100 bill from me. How does that sound? I hope you all caught that. So, my Carol S. I got Carol Spring at Najar QI. So, you guys have a task on you. Those of you who get the most people to come on my screen and you write it down when I'm on here, and I will jot it down on a piece of paper. And those of you who get the most new people in here to see me, I will send you $100 bill. No lies, no nothing. Straight up. Okay? So let's get me up to 100. You guys will enjoy Jack too. Tell them they'll enjoy Jack too. Captain Jack Scrapper. Well, folks, I am through with my jokes for the day for my weekly laugh report. So I have to turn it back over to Captain Jack Scrapper here momentarily. Excuse me. That felt good. Peace out. How'd you like that one?
I didn't hear it.
I have $100
Oh boy, great.
Those ones, wait a minute. Those who get the most people to come on, and they're on there. Once I get 100 people on there, I will decide who receives $100. Whoever brings the most people in, and they write it on there. Write it to me when I'm on there.
Okay.
I'll write it down on a piece of paper.
Okay.
And once I hit 100 people watching me, that's when I'll decide who receives it.
Whoa.
How you like that, Emily?
Hey, if it works for you, it works for me.
I will send them $100.
Holly is trying to get us 100 more subscribers. Whoa.
I never even told you about it, Jack.
No, you didn't. I'm surprised. A double dog's got mail call from the green lawn.
I gave
Okay.
you some incentives, Jack. You did?
Okay, incentives are always good. What?
I gave you some incentives.
Yeah, I believe you did. Okay, Nodge. Cookie Mayhem's got to restart his router.
Tell them I must see their name on there.
Can you imagine having 100 people here in the live stream because of Holly? That's amazing. Thank you, Holly. I like the idea. I like the idea, Holly. I like the idea. Okay.
I will send them $100.
Hey, well, that's another incentive. $100. Why not? Share us out, I guess. Wow. Gotta think about that. Cookie, ahoy. Welcome aboard. Nancy Drew is here, and I'm sure there's others that I've missed. I think Michelle came in. Grand Marais, welcome aboard. You inspired me to make a special built video that's going to include you. Somehow, some way. I don't know. It may not happen. No strings attached, Linda. I won't let her attach strings. Why? That's not how I roll. Good one, Linda. Hey, sorry for my absence there for a few seconds. I don't know what I hit. I was trying to scroll up with the mouse, and all of a sudden, boom. I went way back to the beginning of StreamYard. Don't know what happened. Girl is a pharmacist's daughter. I don't know. I didn't hear all of her jokes. In fact, she wanted me to monitor Welcome Back Cotter. MSU 21, Wisconsin 21. Wait a minute. I thought it was Penn State today. Oh well. Yeah. Permission granted, Nod. You're here. Okay. I'm not really caught up on kebab that flushed you out.
In case you've forgotten, I used to organize sit-ins. Okay, we're all gonna be here for a while.
Cracker Jackson Crunch and Munch.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Taco Bell prevented colon cancer. That's a good one too. Wow, she was definitely on for a bit with a lot of jokes then. Okay, 20 in the house, man. We are approaching our record. What was our record? 24, Todd? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, that's good that there was 20 in the house with Holly. Maybe her idea of giving $100 to whoever, I don't know how she said that. Whoever can manage to bring in 100 more people to watch her do her jokes or whatever. I'll have to talk to her a little bit later about it just to get it going. And we have some clues. Yes. 25 was our record. Thank you, Todd. Okay. Here we go. More clues. All right, I'll give you a new clue, a verbal clue with a background change. We are pretty much gone through the background shots. Ann J is here. Welcome aboard, hon. Oh, Sue's here. Awesome. We'll go to 8 o'clock tonight. A verbal clue would be it's a couple. Man and wife. And we'll go from there. Somebody will ask a good question. Let's see. If I've missed saying hello to anybody, please bear with me. I was out while Holly was doing her weekly laugh report. I did not listen to any of her jokes whatsoever. And I kind of got, yes, there are 3 pets. I kind of got involved in Welcome Back Carter. Mostly because she wanted me to write down the joke that he always tells his wife, Julie. And it was a good joke. They have a Class A. No, it's not you and Coral. Although I will say their latest Class A kind of reminds me of a British unit. Can't remember what breed of. If it's not a Class A, then it's a larger Class C. But it's got a basically flat nose, which makes me think it's a motorhome or a Class A. G'day. There's cruising on the high seas. Fantastic. Welcome aboard. We're so happy to have you. I'm going to have one of my moderators, Lucky Dog, is here. She can put up your link. And okay, she's busy guessing the featured channel. It's a couple with 3 pets. It's Class A.
And if God were here, he would love my tuna casserole.
Here we go.
What's your feelings on this subject? Well,
Is it S&S Pets? That is a fantastic yes, Sue. But it's wrong.
he's everywhere.
Todd says they have a fifth wheel.
Used to be in
Todd, do you actually know the...
spent a lot of time in Evansville.
Oh, S&S has a fifth wheel. That's what Todd means. Gotcha. No, they're not full-time. I don't think there's any... As far as I know, I don't think they have any plans to go full-time. I hope I haven't misspoke myself. I have not seen any evidence that they are full-time. They certainly do a lot of traveling, but it happens to be... all right, another clue. It happens to be pretty much concentrated to the southeastern portion of the United States. Well, that's 2 clues. Now you know they're United States. And that they kind of seem to be in the southeastern portion. They have a pet named Charlie. Not really. I'm the one that came up with Charlie. And their imaginary pet. You could say it's an imaginary pet, but that clue was a made up clue in a comment that I made on a video that they did concerning a certain type of, could be a pet, but a certain type of animal. There we go. Thank you, Sue, for putting up their link. Hitch Up and Toe is guessing Johnny's Journeys. And that is a super good guess, but it's not. They have a funny looking Class A. Well, to me, it's funny looking. It's just probably, a 2021 or maybe a 2020. I don't know. To me, the nose looks strange. But then I drive stuff that's 30 years old. So, Mark, you don't give up. No, I never said they had a pet named Charlie. What I said was I made a comment on their channel. And that was, I voted myself as comment of the week because of that. And the comment of the week was, it was a cold day. C word, cold. That Charlie, C word, Charlie, with the concave shell, C word, concave, was conceived on that cold day. It's kind of a reverse way of saying it. And then I said, am I correct? Another C word. Chips Ahoy cookies, see? It's not them. Uh-oh. Yes, more pirate trickery. I don't know if you call Class A's in your neck of the woods, across the pond, campers. I think you call them caravans, but I could be wrong there too. But for us, a Class A is a motorhome, and they're usually pretty big, 28 feet or longer. I don't know if there's a specific cutoff point, but my Class A is 40 feet, and there are longer ones out there. But my Class A is actually a converted school bus, but it's Class A, because it's big. But you can buy them the size of my schoolie, and they're considered Class A's. Might look like a Chips Ahoy. Okay. Yes, more pirate trickery. Linda's guessing New Horizons. If you need to see show more, you can go to the new, go look at the noon edition from today, and you can see the show more, and you'll find that New Horizons was featured, I don't know how long ago. Down the wrong road. No, you weren't. I'm trying to think what we would call your RV. Mark, I think yours is what we would call a Class C. It's kind of like isn't yours let's say a van, like a delivery van, but then instead of a delivery box on your van, it's not. It's when you step through the seats in your van, you're not in a cargo box, you're in a camper. We call that a Class C. Camper Life, that's a great guess. Seems Camper Life has a tow behind. No, they have a Class A. Come to think of it. Todd, they have, they're halfway to having their 1,000, basically. Not the exact number, but. Just guessing. Okay. I'm going to go back to a screenshot of Showmore from this afternoon so I can see it at will. There you go. That is a good idea. I thought about perhaps doing that as well, but I don't know. Some of you are watching on your phone. So to see that list of 85 different channels, I don't know if that would work or not. Whereas you have a larger screen to watch. And so it would work for you. A bumper pull. Okay. Yeah, we do. We actually don't call it a bumper pull, but we do pull it with our bumpers. I like that. Bumper pull. I just call them a tow behind, But then, when you think about it, a fifth wheel could be called a tow behind as well. It's just hitched up different. Boy, you know what? We need to get you over here so we can compare notes. Yeah, travel trailer. That's what we call them, travel trailers. And you call them caravans. And now when we use the term caravan, we're talking about a group of us traveling together in our RVs or whatever we have. I mean, another name for it is convoy, but we call it caravanning when, let's say, Linda and I and a couple others perhaps, we're all going the same direction while we travel together. And that way, one of us has an issue with our RV or, we're camping together in the evenings as a group. Hey, safety in numbers, that type of thing. That's what we call a caravan. Oh, man. Time is slipping away from us. There's a pop-up. Okay. So I bet you're asking, and Jay, I think you, anyways, where I think you guessed New Horizons. That was incorrect. I don't know if anybody else has guessed anything else besides Ann Jay in the last couple minutes. Okay, this shot is actually what inspired the comment that I made with the C words in it. Rubber ducky. There you go. See, now Mark knows. Who was that? Chris Christopherson that played in that? Was he Rubber Duck? Yeah, I think so. Chris Christopherson. I think that's correct. Correct me if I'm not remembering correctly, please. Colorado. It's not Colorado Martini. And that's not Colorado. Kind of looks like Colorado, but it's not. But that's a C word. we're almost back to Wednesdays now.
And if it isn't too much trouble, I'd like to be told.
I keep coming back to this one. I like this. Knowing what's beyond those grapes. Yep, too flat for Colorado. In a way, you're correct. Although, I don't know. I've never been to Colorado. I'm thinking of a song. It never rains in Colorado. No, that's not a song. Waterlogged back garden. Do you have grapes as well, Mark? Okay. So, while we're yakking, coming up, this coming Wednesday night, we'll be continuing with Why Do We Say It? For those of you who are new to this channel and not perhaps aware that on Wednesday nights we do a guessing game, or not a guessing game, we have fun with cliches. And there's a random chance to win one of the cash words, so you can, it's a random drawing, so you get into it pretty easily just by making one little comment that contains, in this case, this week we're still on the letter C. So like that, yeah, you make a cliche that has a C word in it. And as long as it's not in this book, as long as it's not been used before, to the best of my memory or my moderator's memories, then you're entered. And it's a random drawing. There is a cutoff time for entering, usually about, we begin at 6 o'clock, usually about, well, it depends. It's evolving, but usually by 6:45 Eastern time, we cut it off, and then we draw, and somebody has a chance to win something off the ticket, or I'll send them the ticket, or whatever. We usually, I scratch it off for you if you are drawn. Now we've got a new thing going on where we got another kind of a game within a game with another $5 ticket, which is a Black Pearls ticket. Now those are just numbers. You have to match the numbers, winning number to your number, and then there's 3 bonus balls or pearls, if you will. And how you get into that is by making up sentences with words that I choose off the cash word. Okay, so like, let's say there's a word, there's light and refuge and ascetic and unanimous. I would ask you to make up a sentence using those 4 words. And then as we go along, I might add a 5th word and a 6th word, and everybody's trying to make up sentences. But anyways, you make up a sentence using those words. If you've used all 4 or all 5 or all 6, you get entered into a drawing. I can take up to 15 entries only at this point in time. We may have to expand that as our audience grows. So Jay Charles is here somewhere. Or you're guessing? Need an imaginary pet, a pet house pet. Yeah. I saw I think it was a hazel on Antenna TV. And remember the couple that they're kind of eccentric, but their memories weren't quite all there, but they were a rich couple, wealthy. And there was one where he goes to the I think it was a dental office, perhaps. And the receptionist said, "Well, just have a seat, enjoy yourself. There's magazines there." And he's going through the magazines, right? He goes, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you have a Collier's?" Or in another magazine he mentioned. And the lady kind of chuckles. She says, "No, Collier's, I believe, is out of print." So, oh, okay, I'll just go find another magazine here. In fact, I think I'll take this one with a cute little rabbit on it. Yeah, it was Playboy magazine. And when he opened it up and happened to see the centerfold, he just went berserk. He didn't look for any more magazines after that. And the receptionist was cracking up. Every time I get a ticket, it normally means I got to pay out. Good one, hitch up until. Oh, that's a good one, Mark. Central Couple, we need to expand more, Captain Jack. Way too many people fit that bill, yeah, including myself. Charles is back. Timmy did basing his 2 lock nuts he will not put are both. Wow. Not all of us Brits are eccentric. That's true. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh. Peak from Pilot Mountain State Park near where Mayberry meetup was held. Took a similar pic. Yes, you did. So now all you have to do is figure out what other channel took a similar pic. Should be a piece of cake. Especially for you, Sue.
She said that she's trying to.
He won't pit. Do you guys have radios? Oh, obviously you do. Yeah, or flags. Yeah, your pit crew either is you got the right flags or whatever, and he's going by just. Gotcha. All right. Well, I know he's racing against Charles. One of the guys he's racing against is Charles Patrick. That's what he said earlier. And Charles Patrick was on here, as a matter of fact, earlier tonight. So that's cool. Got somebody else coming in like that. Maybe they'll like Holly. All right. I have to put that up there. So that's Wednesday night. What's happening in between? Well, I go to court on Friday. So by Thursday, let's say Thursday morning, I need to have things shipshape around here because the inspector will be coming around to see if I'm in compliance. So he can tell the judge on Friday whether I'm in compliance or not. I know I'm going to get a fine anyways because this will be my 4th time of being in trouble with the township for breaking their rules. And it's usually because of my scrap. Kind of gets overflowing in the yard. This time I've got 4 different tickets I have to comply or take care of. The one, of course, is junk in the yard, so I can't fight that one. Junk cars? Yeah, I can fight that one. There was no junk cars in the yard when he wrote the ticket. Now, by junk cars, he means unlicensed. Then he wrote me a ticket for Benet because she is over 1 ton. I didn't know it, but you can't have an over 1 ton vehicle. And then he wrote another ticket concerning Benet because she's a commercial vehicle. Okay, I'll say that she is. Anyways, Benet won't be here anymore. I don't know where I'm going to put her. I haven't found anybody to let me store her yet. And I have a feeling maybe I'm just going to have to park her somewhere with a for sale sign on her. Bought a new radio, and on the back says built-in antenna. I don't even know where that is. Well, it's going to be a ferrite antenna, I think. I have one on that Crane radio that I bought. Charles Patrick, there you go. Timmy told the owner to go blank him, please. Not putting, that's what he said on the radio. That's good. I understand.
FC wants you to take care of Wally, Lumpy, Eddie Haskell, and of course Jerry Mandis as the Beaver.
This is Harpo, and that's John Boy. In Florence, you met already.
Jim Newman, welcome aboard. Good to see you again, buddy. Jim used to come on, I don't know, like a year ago. He was here quite often on the Saturday show. And it's been a while since we've seen him. So welcome back. Glad to have you, Jim.
They all will. Hey, can I have some time alone with my little friends?
Switch up there. So, yeah, the majority of my week is going to be complying with the township, getting things cleaned up and making it look pretty. I swear, like Linda said, you know, the next thing they're going to do around here is probably call our cars that have rust on them, they'll call them junk and write us up for it. So all of us have to go out and buy newer cars that have no rust. Otherwise, they're considered junk cars, and you're breaking the rules of the township. And I would do a Timmy Ray the King comment about that. Feature channel at the Mayberry Meetup. That is an excellent question, Sue. And if you're referring to Mayberry 2020, I was there, and no, the feature channel was not. Now, whether or not they attended 2021 meetup, I have no idea. I don't think so. Check my phone a second. Kind of waiting to hear from a traveler. Angela Figueredo. Haven't seen her in a while either. She commented on somebody's post on Facebook. Corey Hackett's post. Oh. You're welcome, Sue. Yeah, I hear you. See, our current gas price, yesterday I noticed it was $4.33 in Sparta. Now, that means it was probably $4.13 at the corner store here, because they usually run about 20 cents lower. And that brings in a line of people getting gas at the Camp Lake party store. And of course, it's a party store after all, and people stock up on beer and whatever else, you know, whatever vices they may have, including me. Yeah, Synchronicity is a diesel, and our diesel prices are outrageous. $5.28, I think, was the lowest I've seen in the last couple of days. But then Synchronicity is sitting still for right now, so I'm not, terribly concerned about diesel prices right now, although I am concerned, period. You know, it's just another reason why it's difficult to plan any traveling. But I would still travel if other things were under control here at the cottage. For instance, you know, Holly would need to go with me, or elsewhere she would have to go. And then I could shut the cottage down, and I would go as far as my funds would allow me to get the heck away from Michigan. And then the following month, I'd cash in again for some more diesel and keep heading south. Yeah, 8 miles per gallon is all I get with synchronicity. But, you know, I will say this, she's powerful. Doesn't go up hills very well, but hey, a lot of motorhomes do not, especially school buses because there's a governor on them. And, you know, she's carrying some weight. And she'll be carrying more probably the next time she goes out because she may be towing that boxy lady, the workshop trailer. Never know. Yeah, it's definitely an ouch. Definitely an ouch. Yeah. I'm sure you yeah. 12 to 14 in your box truck. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, I know. Everybody is talking about food shortages. It could very well happen. Yeah, she don't stop while going down hills. Her brakes are iffy right now. In fact, her brakes are non-existent. The hydraulic brakes, which are electrical assist, no, not working. You have a Mazda 6 that gets 41. Wow, that is nice. That is nice. That's nice on any day. And the parking brake hasn't worked since I bought it. It's just another item that needs to be fixed. Don't have time to fix because I'm busy complying with the township. Well, yeah, can't quite live in the Mazda. I mean, some people live in small cars like that, but, you know, not my style. Although when I was younger in the 70s, I lived in cars. You know, I had a 64 Chevy. I lived in the back seat of that. Then I had a 442 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Lived in the back of that. And then I stepped up and it was a great big Ford LTD station wagon. Talk about luxurious camping out. But no, I was living and working, you know, at the time. I mean, I'd wake up in the morning and get out of the back of the station wagon and crawl forward. And, well, I usually have to go outside and there was an outhouse where I parked. Use the facility, so to speak, and then wash up a little bit, have some granola for breakfast because I didn't have refrigeration, and then head to work. 6 computers for work. Oh, that's cool.
Well, from here on, it's up to Florence. All we can do is make it comfortable. I thought the horse shack, we should tear up some paper.
Man, that's amazing. 1 gallon diesel over here costs approximately $8.5. Oh my God. I think that's what it's approaching in California, in the United States. Oh, I thought of another series of videos I may do, or possibly another live stream idea. I don't know. Abbreviations. I noticed on one of these cash words or whatever, the word was calf, C-A-L-F, and I read it as California. Well, C-A-L-F used to be, C-A-L-F period used to be the accepted abbreviation for California. Now it's just CA, you know. White drives my condo with a full kitchen and bath. Yeah. The bath part I really appreciate, and that's working on having that capability in synchronicity. I may still have to go with composting toilet, but I'll have a bathtub and a shower and heat, of course, you know, hot water and kind of plenty of it. Even if I had to pay for water out in Arizona, well, I still like my hot shower. And a bath is kind of nice once in a while, too. hypermile challenge, and
You know what I think would be terrific, Miss Helen?
let's scroll back up here.
It would be just great if you scheduled another counseling session with Mr. Epstein.
And this is not to admit that I was wrong, you understand?
Change the left tire and put the 2 racing nuts back on. Yeah. Yeah, I hope he wins.
It's like, hey, I don't understand computer.
You got 51. Whoa.
Oh, hey, Mr. Connor, this is for you.
That is cool how you did that. I know, coasting to stops. Hey, that's easy on your brakes, too.
It's a little present from me and Florence and little Gabe and Julie.
Little Gabe and Julie, huh?
Oh,
Which one is Gabe?
the one with the mustache?
You know, I was considering not to go for black tank, but I've got all the stuff for it. I've got the tank, I got the pipes, I got all of that. I may as well install it, but I may not do it just right away. I don't know. It depends on how soon I may be traveling. If I travel sooner, it'll be a compost toilet because I won't get the black tank installed before next spring. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to be laying under there in the wintertime trying to install a black tank. That would be a summer project. But if I was to go out to California or Arizona, whatever, for the winter this year, I would take that stuff with me because it's warm weather out there and I can work on it at my leisure. Common, affordable, lightweight fighter. There you go. That sounds like something that Cincy Plasma Tech would talk about. I also know of another channel, C5 Arts. He's definitely into jets and airplanes of all kinds, you name it. Captain Jack, read your comment. Okay. Timmy, find it here. I'll just put it up. There. Change the left tire and put the 2 racing nuts back on. Don't need 3 racing nuts to win the race. Yeah, that's true. Well, for him it is.
Diamonds. I'm just here for the stains with Persil Pro Clean.
Yeah.
Boom. It's more than clean.
So eventually I'll be doing that. All right, we are coming up on 8 o'clock. And I don't think we're going to have any more guesses for Guest Channel. So this channel will be carried over till next Saturday at noon, where we will continue. And maybe by then I'll have some different background shots. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we've had a nice evening. And a lot of good conversations going on. Sasnak is building out a school, you know. Yes, I saw a little couple pieces of it so far. I think that's pretty cool. I haven't visited howdy neighbors. I haven't visited Blue Van Dan lately, but you know, I think his school is coming along good too. All right. 2 more laps to win. You want to know now. All right, we're going to hang out just for another couple minutes to find out if Timmy wins. How many laps is he ahead of the closest, number 2? Stick around. We're going to find out if Timmy wins the race. Can you have a background shoot with their logo on it? I have that. I do have that, but you can't see that until somebody guesses. Nice try, Mark. Okay, Jim's heading back to the truck to do some wiring. I hate wiring. You know, I'd rather wire a house than work on electrical wires on a vehicle. Oh, my goodness. That's a learning curve. Let's put it that way. It's something that I learned from something. I've seen a van build here a while back. Tina did a interview with a guy's name is Tony. He's the guy that installed her solar panel and stuff. Anyways, he's got a cool tricked out van that he's built himself, and he's not very skilled at cabinets and stuff like that, but I mean, he did a fantastic job. But what he is very skilled at is electrical, both 12 volt and house voltage. He's definitely got it going when it comes to plenty of fuses, plenty. Yeah, he's done it right. He's not going to burn up. Dog just farted. Okay, fine. There. I love it. Oh, well, thank you, girl. As said, I can do all the shore power. That's not a problem because that's like doing a house. But now, and I've got converters so I can convert from shore power to the 12 volt stuff. So I can do 12 volt things while I'm on shore power. And then when I'm not on shore power, that's where the 12 volt things have to be, some of them will need to be configured. Good night, Jim. Sitting on overboard tractor tire, but he's still rolling. Okay. Also, you have tires on your infield border. The question is he rolling in first place, Charles? YouTube University, yeah. There's a heck of a lot of good stuff on YouTube University for van builds, bus builds, whatever, One good one is, haven't seen him lately, Johnny Mullet. Great channel. And he built a schoolie. And he's a diesel mechanic. He took his governor off and installed a turbo on his bus. That sucker flies. Still waiting for Timmy to win here. Charles, let us know because we need to sign off here. I especially need to sign off because I hear the they say is calling my name. Or I need to go use a they say, as they say. The water closet, they say. Okay, Charles, I'm shouting. Came third place is cussing all over the radio about it. Okay. Oh boy. That damn tire got in his way. That's what it was. All right. Still give Timmy Ray our best, Charles. And chances are if there's a race again next Saturday night, we'll be listening in, so to speak. I don't know. Maybe I can get 2 devices going. Because I guess Mom filmed it. Maybe Mom could learn to live stream it. And we can all be here doing guest the channel, but some of us can at least be watching watching a live stream on a different device. That'd be kind of interesting. All right. Third place and good night. Okay. Yeah. All right, mateys. That's it for me tonight. See you Wednesday night. Might see you in a couple videos in between. I got one kind of brewing in my mind that will be fun. Grand Marais might like it. We'll see. Anyways, fair winds and smiles, and enjoy your days. Till next time. And may God bless. Good night. And